Clearly, I don't have enough windows open. This is how I tab usually, unfortunately. I'm nuts. But anyways, this is the year of delivery meal kits, man. So I was looking up just like it- a basic like how to get Asian food delivered to your door, and there's nothing like that. There's nothing that will bring like Taco Bell to your door or like fast food to your door. Okay, but there's a lot of things that will bring super healthy meals to your door. And so what I found out is there's at least like 6 or 7 very like I don't know significant companies that have good deals on these meal kits. And what the meal kit is it saves you the time of having to prepare everything. So it's a bit of a step above the standard recipe delivery service, but it's probably a tiny bit of a step down in terms of what you're going to get because it's not going to be fresh food. But in some cases, it may be a step up because flavor is key. The question of how well the nutrients preserve is another thing to consider because when you're freezing stuff and you're refrigerating stuff and you're really messing with the structure of the food. So again, it's not quite the same, as regular. You prepare the food, all this kind of stuff. Anyways, so the 4 or 5 what I was looking at are FlexPro, Fresh and Lean, Clean Eats Kitchen, Cook Unity, and lastly Eat the 80s. And there's one more which was for what was it? Format? I think it's Format. I don't know why it's not on here. Oh, that was already here. Format. No, Factor. Sorry, Factor 75. And so Factor 75 has a pretty good deal right now, as you can see there. And so they have like a really good balance of like quality and a good cost, whereas other ones seem like they might have like a slightly better quality and a more bang for your buck in terms of fitness orientation. But it's hard to say. That's speculative. But I would say that like they seem a little bit like higher quality in general than the Factor 75. But like I said, I've only been looking at like reviews of them. I haven't tried them myself, but I'm kind of reviewing the overall ecosystem of these meal delivery kits. Because again, I really think like in times like these, why not have this as an option? And what's cool here is if you were to go, there's so many of these companies that you could literally like eat at a discount rate for almost probably like 6 months or more because you can just keep swapping up these different companies. So let's say there's 20 companies and each one of them has this discount entry rate. And then you swap out next week. You're gonna have this is obviously a good idea. Maybe some people think of this already without my babbling about it. But this is a cool way to try like a huge variety of things, and they're going to be slightly different. Now, is this intentional? Are they doing this on purpose because they want people to start getting used to the idea of getting food delivered instead of going to the grocery store? This much could be. I don't know. But I like the idea right now of taking advantage of the structure of the money because, again, you're going to have so much variety here to get something very cool. And, you would really think of these as a step up above either the prepared meals at your grocer or the microwave meals at your grocer. Now, some of the prepared meals at the grocer are super good. If you're going to get a prepared meal at Publix, it might be a little bit better than a prepared meal at a competing store. Publix provides really good quality, but you're not going to get the same variety or near as much variety. So I don't know. I think it's pretty cool to have these, and I think it would be a cool idea to have them as an option for pickup at a store. Because imagine, you want the MegaFit meals, so you just go to the store, and whatever amount they delivered that week to the store, that you could get that or ready to go. Now they're kind of doing something like that similar, but the problem is like stores like Walmart, it's like they only have their select few options. So you're talking about it's like every time I go to Walmart, it's the 5 same meals every time, and I have no idea like what's going on with the ingredients in terms of like it's not going to be as artisan, let's just say. So it might be still high quality, but it's not going to be the same kind of food that you're going to get from like a super artisan provider. So, anyways, really could be the year that this concept takes off, and I like the idea that they've highlighted the macros on some of these services, because that's also another huge trend. And I only know about this because I just started getting involved with eating protein bars. Because of all the things, I want to make sure that I'm getting my protein and without too much, auxiliary stuff going along, bad stuff going along with that. But anyways, I saw there's a bar called the Go Macro bar, which looked to be like one of the top protein bars. So then it had the term macro, I'm finding is a trending term right now. Maybe it was already 4 or 5 years ago, but I just now caught up to it. And so they have highlighted basically how to eyeball what the food's going to do for you in terms of a healthy quality. All right, so I've ranted enough about all this. It's really cool, and I look forward to trying a bunch of these services and hopefully saving a little bit of money, in the future on this kind of cool idea. So we'll see. I'll keep you posted.